So if you're watching my videos on building the F104G in 148 scale, probably don't really need to watch this because it's going to be all the same information. But I decided to just make a video on making the pull handles on ejection seats for any aircraft, any scale. Usually what guys do is they paint the little D-rings, and they could be the ones that go on top of the ejection seat or the ones down here between the legs of the pilot. They'll paint them yellow, then go in with a little brush or a marker and do the black stripes. I knew if I did that they wouldn't look right. So I experimented with a piece of 20 thousandths stainless steel wire to bend in the right shape, just see how easily that would bend. And then I had the idea of painting that wire one half black and one half yellow, and then twisting the wire, which gives you this. And I'll show you that process here in a minute. I didn't know how that would work out. So I also wrapped, I wrapped some of that steel wire with black and yellow thread and coated that with epoxy. And after that dried, I cut a piece out and bent it to shape here, and then painted that center section red. So that's basically what it looks like when it's done. Now this one is too big for 148 scale. So you put that on there, that's like, yeah, that's way too big. That might be good for 1/32 scale. So you can try that with 1/32 scale. To try to do that but smaller as this one, instead of wrapping the thread around wire, I just wrapped the thread around more thread, and that made a skinnier line. And I coated this, instead of using epoxy, I coated this with just white glue. And it's a little bit, it's not as stiff as I was hoping for, but you just kind of would bend that around like so. Bend that around like so to get the shape you want. Yeah, that's cooperating. And just kind of, I guess I would glue that one joint first, and then bend the other one around and glue that joint, and then paint the center red so it would kind of match that one. I'm thinking though that this one is my best bet. So the paint on that is still just a little bit tacky. I twisted it before it was fully cured so that it would hopefully reduce the risk of it cracking. So once that's fully cured, then I'll bend it into the proper shape, and as we can see here, that's closer to the right scale. That's actually looking pretty decent. So I'll bend into that shape, I'll paint the center section red, and bond that in place onto the seat, and that should be good to go. And again, you could do the same thing, just make one loop for the part that goes right down here. So again, for better evenly spaced yellow and black stripes on ejection seat handles for 1/48 and 1/32 scale, I think this looks pretty good. So let me know if you have any other ideas. Feel free to leave it in the comments if you have any other ideas, or how you do it, or if you like the way I did it here, feel free and let me know. So let me show you the twisting of that wire, because it looks pretty cool as you're actually twisting it. Okay, here's my other idea for making the face shield curtain pull handles. So I have a piece of, again, 20 thousandths stainless steel wire. On one half I have painted yellow, and on the other half I have black. And I'm going to use safety wire pliers, which will twist the wire. So watch what happens when I start twisting this using the pliers. I think that is pretty cool. So there's that wire. I'll twist it up now. You got the black and yellow pattern. The other one I did with the thread, this is how it looks, which is okay, but it's too thick. It's too big. It might be good for 1/32 scale, but not for 1/48 scale. So once I get that one bent up to the right shape, we'll see how that looks. So I'll get back with you when I got that to shape. So yeah, I'll pick a section here that has the most even spacing of the stripes. Looks like right about there, looks pretty good. Right in the middle here. And I'll bend that up, glue it on, and that should be good to go. So hopefully this helps you out. And as always, thanks for watching.